Yes, I know. Because I called you.
No. No. I came because you did what I told you to do. You learned something new overnight. Okay, excuse me. Hello?
Where is your exact location?
What do you want to do with my exact location?
Man, please do not ask me any questions, okay? Do you realize that I brought you from Thailand to come and work with me?
What has that got to do with the question I just asked?
Anyway, I'm not going to start haggling with you at this point. I want to see you right now because there are issues that have come up and we need to talk on the way forward for the Greenland.
Listen to me, Baron. I do not see you as having what it takes to define anything for Greenland.
Why are you provoking me, Diane? Why are you provoking me? Do not provoke me any further because there's so many things I can do when I'm provoked. You wouldn't like any of them. So, where are you? I want to see you right now.
I'll ring you back.
You are not... I'm going to deal with Diane.
The only Greenland I know in this city is the criminal network. Do you have anything to do with this body?
Well, there's a difference between a criminal body and a mafia network. A self-acclaimed millionaire like you should be able to tell the difference.
I want to know whom I'm dealing with. I want to know who you are. Tell me if you have anything to do with this body.
You know what? I'm going to leave right now. And when you're done, when your psych normalizes, you can give me a call. I'll return. It's a promise.
Wait. Hold on. You don't need to leave. I am telling you that there is nothing wrong with my psyche. In fact, the reason why I called you here, that particular thing has not been discussed. So I want us to discuss. Don't leave, please.
You know, I noticed that when I talked about Greenland, goose pimples ran through your body. And it only tells me that you are a lily-livered man that managed to own a hotel. Do you know what? I am not the kind of lady that lily-livered men can come to and enter. So I'll just take my leave.
I love them talk.
No, I'm aware that the large quantity of commercial oil has been found in the Abuluka district of this kingdom. I'm also aware that a lot of grade 1 kings in the south here are involved in illegal oil bunkering in their domain. I have nothing to say about that. What I find disturbing is you telling me that the elders of this land, Egoigwe Kingdom, are involved, are planning to engage themselves in illegal oil bunkering. I'm not aware of that.
Are you saying because you're not aware of what has been planned means that I'm lying or something?
No, I'm not saying you're lying. What you're saying is probably the truth. But the thing is, I intend to be the king of this land. And I don't want to involve myself in anything illegal.
You will never be king of this kingdom unless you can donate the money your elders demanded for. Do you have such amount?
I'm not even thinking about that. You know why? Because a lot of people are behind me. I just had a meeting with the leader of the Women's Society in this kingdom. And she tells me that they find this idea of paying the elders 1 billion naira obnoxious. They don't want it to happen. They don't want me to do it. And they are solidly behind me. And I don't have to tell you how powerful these women are.
Forget about the women. They can't do anything as it is. The issue is beyond what they can handle. But I'm here to make you an offer.
And what's the offer?
I'm going to give you 1 billion naira to donate to your elders. And then you will be king. But you have to allow me be in charge of the bunkering in Abuluka.
Listen, at the risk of being insulted, which I don't intend to be, I know for a fact that you don't have 1 billion naira lying around.
There is this man who will be coming to this land very soon. His name is Mr. Criswell. He is the man the elders has planned to turn the entire land of Abuluka for his illegal oil exploration. This man is coming in with 10 million US dollars. And I'm going to collect that money from him. And from that money, I'll give you the 1 billion naira to satisfy your elders. Sign this agreement, and then I'm sure we're in business.
Listen, I have a lot of questions to ask you right now, but I'm going to shelve all and ask you just one. How do you intend to get the money from the man?
Leave that up to me. Sign this agreement, and I can assure you, you'll be king of this land.
Do not ever scheme over anything to the point of killing a human being. If you are confused in life over any matter, just laugh. Try to laugh. Laughter has a way of solving big problems. If laughter fails, watch. Fold your hands and watch that thing. Is that clear?
Yes, Baba.
Listen, I'm not gonna fight, scheme for what is mine. I appreciate your invitation, the deal. But with all due respect, I'm not interested. Okay? Thank you.
The mafia of Greenland, where he derived his power, has been paralyzed. Where is he hoping to be okay?
What are you doing here? All right, listen, Duncan is in this hotel. Okay, we have to leave now. Now, hold on. I'm going with you. How much is it? Don't worry, just take this. Take this.
What do you know about that girl?
Sir, I cannot really say I know her. I told you already. I wasn't the one that attended to her.
Yeah, you told me that. But I asked you to check up with your co-workers. What did you find out?
Sir, the people that attended to her said she's just a lady that came in to swim. She paid for her services and they granted access to the pool. That's all they know.
You mean she didn't pay for a room in this hotel?
Not really, sir. She didn't pay for any room. She just came to swim and she left immediately.
I remain the problem to this land.
That is my problem with you, Duncan. You brag too much.
Those that brag do not achieve results. I've never said anything that I failed. So you can't say I brag. What do you want?
I want to know your plans as regards our agreement.
I can see that you are getting so much impatient.
The women of Igigwe Kingdom are planning something else. I know you are not aware of this. I want to know your operation schedule. See if we can wrap up our plans before they start to execute theirs.
Your kingdom is called Money Republic because it seems to be the only land that almost everybody could be bought.
And what is the meaning of that statement?
You relax and watch. Very soon, our soul will be in the midst of the women. And then they will start speaking in different voices. It is good for us. As a matter of fact, good for you. Because you will be the ultimate beneficiary.
I need an assurance that you know what you are saying, Duncan.
The non-violent, but the deadly mafia of the Green Line is not as dead as I thought. That should be your problem.
And what is the import of that statement?
I'll talk to you much later.
The very deadly mafia of Greenland is not as dead as he thought. What could that be?
You've still not told me why you went to McGregor in a taxi.
I never intended to do that. I actually left the house with Baron, but somewhere along the line, he just decided to resurrect the beast in him.
Resurrect the beast in him? I don't understand that.
Well, he is of the opinion that I slept with you. Yeah, can you believe that? I mean, he actually had the audacity to stop me in the middle of the road and accuse me of sleeping with you. And even if I did sleep with you, what business of his is that?
Wait. This is unbelievable. What is his business with what I decide to do with my life? He's not my boyfriend, so why would he ask you that kind of question? Oh, talk of the devil. I'll talk to him. Why are you biting more than you can chew?
What kind of question is that? You said you were going to call me back and you're there asking me why I'm biting more than I can chew? What kind of question is that? What do you mean?
Why are you nosing around asking people who I slept with? Do I look like a nymphomaniac to you? Why are you insulting me?
See, Dan, I'm not interested in all of this nonsense, okay? It's important that I see you immediately. I want to see you right now.
I can see that you're a low-brain mafia. Why do you want to see me?
Low-brain mafia, huh? Look, Stanley might be the boss, okay? But I am the propelling force that runs that organization. I'm the force that makes Greenland what it is today. I masterminded every single operation that has made people reckon with that organization as it is. But you see, Stanley's an ingrate. He is a very big ingrate. And I'm on the verge of rocking the boat. So why don't you stand where I stand?
You open your mouth and call Stanley an ingrate. And then you also say that you can rock Greenland.
Anyway, you know, I brought you from Thailand because I wanted us to work together. Now, apparently you are with my enemies, huh? And that simply means I'm gonna crush you with them.
I can see that your kind of mafia is the type that crushes the whole process because a girl refused you and spent a night with a man who is actually your superior.
I'm not gonna dabble into all of that nonsense, okay? I want to see you right now. Where are you? It's important that I see you immediately.
Now listen to me, and listen very good. I do not betray those who are in charge. Stanley is the boss, and I'm going to stick with him.
Diane is now hanging up on me because of Stanley. I will deal with these people.
You know, I do not really comprehend this. I don't understand it. Because in my wildest imagination, there is no way that I can think that Baron can be this stupid. Even if I did sleep with you, what business of his is this? I mean, how can he do this?
That was why I told you yesterday that you should not trust anybody. I told you.
Yeah, I do trust people too easily. They always betray me. But at the end of the day, they regret it.
So, what are you saying? Are you saying that you trust me?
You? Nah. You see, I only trust women when they oblige me with their body and are free with me. You're still holding out on me, so I can't say I wholly trust you. But I believe we can work together.
I was trained by the masters. Your bones are empty. You better speak now and remain friends forever. Or you shut him out and you are dead and gone.
Who is this girl that entered me with great ease? Come in. The door is open, and do no nonsense.
Okay. I told you we're friends. Why are you still holding that gun on me?
What do you want from me?
That's better. Well, I told you before. I told you what I want from you. Except, of course, you want me to start all over.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me, Duncan? Why don't you believe me? See, I've separated from Stanley. I have. I want to work with you.
My approach is different from yours. We have never agreed on anything of such. That makes you think I want to work with you.
Well, approaches are naturally different. One thing is that all of these approaches are geared towards one destination. I want to work with you because I know that destination. And don't forget the saying that in this survival game, there are no permanent friends. There are no permanent enemies. The only thing that's permanent is interest.
That's political slogan. I'm a mafia. I don't see the reason why you are talking to a mafia and making political references. Try and grow up.
You see, the line between a politician and a mafia is very thin. Anyway, let's not go into all of that. So, can I at least sit? Okay. All right, I know you don't trust me because of my past. We can achieve a lot together. Let me work with you. Give me the chance.
What you're asking me to do is exactly what the women fear.
My dear, I've told you forget about what the women fear. There are two things you have to bear in mind. I am your husband, and I will always want the best for you. Remember that those in position of power always use their position to better their lot. So if you agree to work for the men in council, be rest assured we are going to be millionaires.
I already gave the women my words that I will never renege in this matter until I see the complete implementation of this succession agreement of 1951. And it will be a serious dent on my image if I start to say a different thing now.
Honey, you're not going to be the first to say something and you renege on it. That is politics for you. And remember, those that want to make money must become politicians.
I know you too well, my husband, that you are not moved except you are moved by the powerful men of the society. Now, who are these people that moved you into this? Who are they?
I'm glad you appreciate the fact that I'm not easily pushed. Powerful men of Igigwe Kingdom are involved in this. Money has been promised and money will be made available. So we are going to be among the most powerful families in this land.
Like how much are we talking about here?
My dear, nothing, I said nothing, less than 50 million naira will get into this family in the first installment. And we will be among the families that will benefit from subsequent money that comes into the kingdom. They are not asking us to kill anybody. All you have to do is use your powerful position as the women leader to destabilize that association.
Mr. Criswell comes in town in the next couple of days. I've already set my plans. And I'm not going to change anything.
Good. Very good. You know, I want to be part of that plan.
The plan is bigger than Greenland.
Oh, Greenland again. Greenland. Duncan, I told you I have left the Greenland. I have left Stanley.
That's a few hours ago. And that's because he slept with a woman you flew in from Thailand. All because you needed to get at me. You know, I'm not comfortable with the fact that you could blow a whistle on the mafia network all because of a woman.
Diane. Yes, Diane was an issue, but she wasn't the main reason I left the Greenland.
I want to know the reason.
See, Duncan, I left the Greenland because Stanley is not brutal. He calls himself a mafia, but he's not brutal. You know, he goes about talking about his own style, systematic dismemberment and all that bull crap, not shedding blood. That's not my style. That's not. You know, it hurts me so bad. It hurts me to remember a whole lot that I have personally lost because of Stanley's lenient disposition to serious issues. But I've learned my lessons. I've learned long ago that it was my fault. It was my fault to have allowed such a loser to be my boss.
You are sounding as if you're permanently on fire.
I am.
Way back in Mexico, I've dealt with a type. They promised the heaven and earth, and at the dying minute, they disappoint.
I will tell you immediately that I'm not one of them. Okay? Good. Now that we know, tell me about that plan of yours. What are we going to do to Mr. Criswell?
Let me be more specific. Until one of you has met with the requirements as stipulated by the elders in council, you shall not be crowned king.
Chief Odilibe and the elders are daring me. They don't know me.
Your wife just called me.
And what is the meaning of that? Why would my wife call you?
She said she has called you countless number of times, but you weren't picking.
Can't believe I've been sitting here. My phone has been ringing, I didn't know.
That's why you have to think less of the throne. If you continue like this, you will break down.
There is nothing more important to me than the throne. The throne means everything. What did my wife say?
She's coming back tomorrow.
And why did you encourage her to come back at this crucial time? Things are pretty messy right now. I don't want her here.
She said the temperature in Canada has dropped to 0 degrees. She can't continue staying there anymore. She's not comfortable, so she decided to come back home.
I sent her to Canada so she can deliver safely there. Why is she coming back?
She can't continue staying there anymore. She's no longer comfortable. She can always fly back to Canada. You can't ask a pregnant woman to continue staying where she's not comfortable with anymore. So she's decided to come back home. You signed an agreement with Duncan. And I want us to plan the aftermath of that agreement.
Aftermath of the agreement? What do you mean by that?
Duncan is not going to implement that agreement. He will still come after you. Let us plan on how to handle Duncan.
Yeah.
There is a crack in the walls of Greenland. Are you aware of it?
We signed an agreement, Mr. Duncan. I want us to talk about that agreement. I don't want to discuss Greenland.
Let's meet tonight.
If you want us to see tonight, then you must come to my place.
When mafia men start anything, they continue in that line till that thing is achieved. Your wife will soon be home. I don't want to meet you where your wife is. Best bet, let's continue to meet at my place.
How did you know about my wife, Duncan?
I'm more deadly than you can ever imagine. Let's meet at my place tonight.
Nick. Duncan knows about my wife. How? My wife couldn't have told him. How?
I don't know.
I want all the telephone lines in this house changed.
Yes, boss.
She concluded that I cannot do anything because I play all the time. I am going to make her know that I remain the evil man of Greenland.
Timely before your face. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. Untimely death is not a good thing. Please have some sense. Don't move on to your own death. Untimely death is not a good thing. Untimely death is not a good thing.
Good one.
Don't bother yourself. The song you just listened to is my special song for you. The title is Stay Away from Death. I look at you and I see your funeral coming so fast. I am going to be available during your funeral to perform the same song for you.
Stop right there. Make one more move, you will be dead, and I will be the one to attend that stupid funeral of yours. Who are you? And what do you want from me?
I am a musician, and I am so surprised that you have pulled a gun against the psalmist that came to sing you a psalm.
A psalmist came to sing me a psalm. He came to sing me a psalm. All right. Let's hear it. Psalm 1, Psalm 23, Psalm 40 or 100. Let's hear it. Let's... What kind of dream is this? Who was that man? I want you to listen to me very clearly. I am going to deal with you. I am going to deal with you so badly you wouldn't know what happens to you. No. In the house where a masquerade lives, in the vineyard of a masquerade, there is always a human being.
The more you open your mouth, the more you give yourself away. What do you actually think you can achieve on your own? Who do you call the masquerade and who do you call the man?
Until you tell me why you slept with him, I want you to realize that you're in shit.
Well, listen, I have talked to him, okay, and I have been able to convince him that you acted out of youthful exuberance. So just give him a call. Call him now. I'm sure he's ready to take you back.
I should call who? Me? Call who? Listen to me, Dan. What do you take me for? Huh? What do you take me for? One little boy walking the streets and needs shielding? My dear, I know the streets. I walk the streets. I am a street boy. And a street boy knows everything. A street boy is versatile in everything. A street boy can do anything and can also undo.
Listen, I want you to tell me your exact location right now. Where are you as we speak? Hello? sort of embarrassment is this? Why would you bargain on me like this?
My name is Blasca Alonso. I'm a musician. I prefer to sing in funeral of people that made costly mistakes and they died before their time. I came to you because I see you on the verge of making that same mistake. I see you on the verge of death. And if you die so soon as I see, I will attend your funeral. And when I come, I am going to sing in that funeral of yours.
Wait. Hold on. Listen. You don't know me. How would you just walk up to a promising young girl like me and talk about funeral? What makes you feel like I'm thinking about expiring soon?
Is that what you think? That I don't know you? Your name is Diane. You just came back from Thailand to do something for a mafia body in this town. People look at you and they believe you are a slut. I came to you because I know you are not a slut. In your entire life, you have had sex only 7 times with 7 different men. You never banged any man twice. And as far as I'm concerned, that is a wonderful, fantastic record. And that's why I came to you. I look at you and I see potentials. I want you to be alive. Don't make this costly mistake so that you can realize these wonderful potentials you have.
Hold on, please. Listen, I have a feeling that you're into some sort of metaphysical act, something. I'm curious, how do you know the things you know about me? Why have you come to me and how come you, how do you know everything?
Just because of you, I have checked into this hotel. I am in room 413 upstairs. Make our time and come to my room. I have so many things to discuss with you. In fact, I want to guide you. Room 413.
You know, you're very stupid. I'm sure you thought I was going to call you back. If you had thought so, then you are the biggest fool ever. Listen, I'm going to so deal with you that you would regret ever coming back from Thailand.
There is a man called Blasca Alonso. He is a musician. Do you know anything about him? Have you heard anything about him before?
What's my business with musicians? Huh? Why are you calling me to ask me about a musician? What would you call to ask me about anybody in the first place? Am I your partner?
Listen, that is the problem you have. You never know when to get serious. Listen, there's something about that man named Blasca Alonso, and I want to know if you know anything about him.
I only start trusting women when I see what they have to offer. And since you have refused, let me see what you've got. You can continue to fool yourself until such a time that I'm so going to deal with you.
Listen, it seems this line is the only line you guys use around here to get some cheap ladies into your bed. I, Diane, cannot be tricked with cheap lines like that. You cannot smuggle me into your bed with lines like that. I am a poet and I love to play with lines too.
You know what, Dan? Get rid of my number from your phone and stop calling me. Don't you ever call me again.
You know what? You're going to need something from me very soon. And I promise you, you won't get it.
The song you just listened to is my special song for you. The title is Stay Away from Death. I look at you and I see your funeral coming so fast. I am going to be available during your funeral to perform the same song for you.
Lascar Alonso, musician. Could you be the same man? Lascar Alonso. Why is this slut not taking her call? Bitch, pick your call, bitch. I hate this bitch! She got my call. This bitch cut my call!
You see? Am I not vindicated? I said it! I said it in the late meeting and people were wondering where I was coming from. I want Mrs. Echezona to swear that she has not collected bribe.
I beg your pardon. How do you want me to swear? Collected bribe?
From who? From the people you are representing, Mrs. Echezona. Or do you think I don't know the politics that is going on? Yes. Come on, I am terribly disappointed that a woman like you that sits in the position of authority could descend to the level of accepting to work for the enemies of this land.
Yeah. Can somebody tell Mrs. Okalibe to stop insulting me? We should understand that we are women and we cannot disobey the men that sit in council. Okay? They have a plan and we should work according with their plans to make this kingdom move forward.
Mrs. Echezona, there's a way I'm seeing this thing. I see a picture of inconsistency, and any woman that is inconsistent is not worthy to be the leader of the Egigwe Women Assembly.
Yes. Hey, exactly. Thank you. God will bless you. God will definitely bless you. And you, Mrs. Echezona, are you saying that we should follow the men that sit in council in whatever they do, even when it is clear to us that what they are doing is wrong?
One thing we need to understand that leadership is dynamic and not static. I settled down to analyze what the men are saying and I see some senses in that. So why don't we follow these men, follow their plans and move this kingdom forward? That's all.
What of the 1951 agreement that we all have been defending? If we go by this strange argument and follow the men in council, what then will happen to the argument?
The question is, what are we going to gain from the said agreement of 1951? The answer is nothing. We are just defending the agreement. And now that it's clear to us that the men in charge of our government here do not want the agreement anymore, we should work with the men to move this kingdom forward.
This is not Mrs. Echezona talking. Yes. What has come over you? You have been influenced by something, and I'm not going to be part of it. Nonsense.
Let's not follow the others.
And let me tell you, go and mark it somewhere. I'm going to get to the root of this. I'm out of fear. Rubbish.
Let her go. We cannot follow her bad example and divide the women. We need to be together.
I don't know of others,
I'm talking about myself. Something tells me that Mrs. Echezona may have collected some money from the men to take this position she's talking about now. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, my dear. You're right.
I will bluntly tell you that you're wrong. I am a leader, and a leader should always read the handwriting on the wall. I have read the handwriting on the wall, and I've come to know that we should follow the men to carry out our plans. That's all. We should keep this kingdom forward. That is the only thing I'm saying.
Make out time and come to my room. I have so many things to discuss with you. In fact, I want to guide you. Room 413.
The door is open.
Hello.
One good thing about you is that your tongue is very sharp. You have never murdered anybody in your life. You use your tongue to cover up. And many people now regard you as an evil girl. But I know you have never killed anybody. You are a saint, covered in the clothes and attitude of a whore. And based on that, I want us to work together.
You know so much about me. Who are you?
The telephone is working. I want you to make a call. Just in case you don't drink what I have here. Brandy, vodka. I combine both. Make a call and order for whatever you want to drink, because I want you to sit down here. We have a whole lot to discuss this night.
I am not comfortable with that look. The men have heard about the outcome of the meeting and they are very, very impressed with you.
Why wouldn't they be impressed? Of course, I know they will be happy, but I'm very, very bitter.
Why are you sounding this way? You have just scored a big political mark and you should be very happy about that.
I am not happy. The once dynamic Egwige Women Assembly has been destroyed. The assembly became strong in my tenure. It is regrettable that I am still the person that destroyed it.
I have the feeling that you have not seen the envelope I left for you in the wardrobe.
What envelope are we talking about? I have not opened the wardrobe since I came back.
Now I see why you're bitter. Just wait 1 minute. This is 1 million naira from the men in council, and they promise to do more. Why can't you be happy?
1 million naira?
Yes, 1 million naira.
For me?
Yes, of course.
This is unbelievable. Honey, I give you my word. I will destroy the Women Assembly. I will.
Go ahead and destroy them. That's what I want you to do.
It's Stanley. I don't know what he wants,
Go ahead, pick up the call and tell him off. Pick it up.
Hello?
A dog can eat any bone, chew any bone it finds. But it will not chew the bone that hangs around its own neck. Do you understand the meaning of that saying of our people?
You mean you called me this night to ask me the meaning of Proverbs?
You know, the first time we talked, I saw a woman who has a lot to offer to the new Igwe kingdom.
So now you think I don't have anything to offer?
Well, I heard about what you did today at the women's meeting, how you tried to destroy or destabilize it. So I called to tell you that you can destroy the woman, but you cannot destroy the spirit of the woman.
Are you sure you are talking to me? Do you know my worth in this land?
Whatever you were worth has now been destroyed. The mere fact that you will allow yourself to be used by people who are out to destroy this kingdom makes you an enemy of this community. So I called to let you know that that is regrettable.
Do you think you are important in this land? I had wanted to work with you because I thought you had something to offer. But for you to have made this call this night to say all this nonsense had opened you up as a man that has no regard for the men in authority of this land. And I don't think I will continue to talk with you.
What exactly did he say?
Imagine Stanley Ifekando telling me on how I have now become an enemy of this land.
Honey, don't worry about Stanley. The only thing that made him relevant was the succession agreement of 1951. And right now, that document is no more valid. So Stanley Ifekando should not be your headache. Okay?
Imagine. 1 million naira.
Yes, honey. More are coming. Be happy.
You don't mean it.
More are coming. Believe me.
Obodo